National Weather Service pushed an emergency alert to cell phones that warned of zero visibility conditions and adverse health consequences for infants and the elderly.
Far out! I've never seen...
Wasn't a major concern because the thunderstorms moved quickly across the Interstate 25 corridor. But those in the hill country may have gotten the worst of it as large hail came raining down Sunday evening, some of it appearing to be the size of baseballs. Sunday's rain probably wasn't enough to lift Bexar County out of its extreme drought status, the driest tier designated by the U.S. Drought Monitor.
Flood warning has been issued for multiple areas of Douglas County, according to a press release from the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Avoid flood-prone areas including rivers and creeks. The press release states, do not attempt to cross high water. It is recommended that residents shelter in place so long as it is safe to do so. Evacuate if you feel it is unsafe to remain. Travel only if necessary. Monitor official sources for updates. The shelters are available to anyone who has been evacuated from their home due to flooding. Several of Roseburg's streets have been closed. There is water all over the place. In some cases, roads are extremely overflooded, said Douglas County Sheriff's Office Under Sheriff Lt. Brad Odell. We are recommending everyone stay home. Stay sheltered in place as long as it is safe to do so. All other shelters have been closed. According to Odell, for residents in need of sandbags, they are available at the City of Roseburg Park's maintenance shop located at 1802 NW Stewart Park Drive, just past the locomotive in Stewart Park. The National Weather Service has issued a flood watch through Sunday evening for much of southern Oregon.
Strong storms erupted in the Midwest on Friday evening, including a reported tornado that hit Rolla, Missouri. Dramatic video showed powerful winds sweeping over the gas station where the men were parked.
And in some parts of the state, gusts reached as high as 70 miles per hour. Blinding dust prompted New Mexico's Transportation Department to close a 130-mile stretch of Interstate 10 from the Arizona state line to the outskirts of Las Cruces. Forecasters said a moist atmospheric river will continue to bring periods of very heavy rainfall through Sunday afternoon before pushing east of the Cascades late Sunday evening. Rainfall amounts of 3 to 6 inches will be common along the coast and into the Umpqua Basin, with amounts possibly exceeding 8 inches in the coastal ranges of southern Coos, Curry, and western Josephine counties. Amounts of 1 to 3 inches. Along with state highways near Deming, high winds also led to road closures in the state's oil-producing region near Roswell and Carlsbad. Motorists should not drive into a dust storm. Pull aside and stay alive, the National Weather Service said in a dust storm warning. Dust storms in Texas and New Mexico raise fire risks.
With your cat.
gave the San Antonio community a small taste of what's been missing in 2025.
Around Lubbock, Texas, as it moved into southwestern Oklahoma on Tuesday night, the National Weather Service said. Parts of the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma were under blowing dust warnings until early Wednesday. Severe dust storms also hit New Mexico, where the authorities had urged people to avoid driving on Tuesday. Poor visibility led to dangerous driving conditions and some road closures, according to New Mexico's Transportation Department. Winds were diminishing on Wednesday, but patchy blowing dust was still possible in the eastern part of the state. Will be common south of the Rogue Umpqua divide in the upper Rogue Valley. In addition to the heavy rain, some snow melting could also lead to increased runoff and increasing the risk of flooding. The watch area includes central Douglas County and its eastern foothills, Josephine and Jackson counties, and the south central Oregon coast, Lane, Douglas County, or the weekend storm that hit most of western Oregon caused major flooding in areas near flowing waterways. Especially rivers in both Lane and Douglas County. Moyer Daniels and many other residents of the Woodland Creek apartment spent the early morning walking in feet of water, located in Eugene and within a few hundred feet of Amazon Creek. It did not take long for water drains to clog and water to flood the complex. Daniels' apartment was completely filled with water while neighboring Shane Mothwang's apartment unit came close to flooding as well. Mothwang said he was awakened by a resident telling him that he needed to get out soon. It's very flooded over, Mothwang said. You got to check the back part behind it's coming up, and it's getting further and further, or deeper and deeper. It was not just Eugene that got hit hard with rain. All along Lane County, photos and videos emerged of flooded fields, roads, and properties. In the rural community of Lorain, the post office was filled with waist-high water. Light flashes as the storm hits lines near them, knocking out power to the surrounding area. Heavy rain and debris lash their car, and the camera points to at least one other vehicle taking shelter underneath the gas station's overhang. Despite the close call with the twister, Peter said he was not injured but said a nearby gas station took a hit.
Strong storms brought large hail, severe wind gusts, and rain to a San Antonio region that was sorely in need of it on Sunday night. received some of the largest hailstones between golf ball size and baseball size. That's 2.75 inches maximum. While this was mostly a hail event, damaging winds were included and gusted up to 83 miles per hour. Not to be outdone, one tornado was reported in Rolling Fork, Miss. The National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm alert for Kerrville, valid until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time on Sunday, warning of golf ball-sized hail. As San Antonio enters its most active week of weather for this spring, many parts of the Hill Country were the first to be hit with the latest surprise from Texas' unpredictable weather.
Three different storm systems are bringing heavy rain to different portions of the country: Texas, the Midwest, and the West Coast. Flash flooding is a particular concern in Corpus Christi and Houston, where rain is falling on already saturated soils.
Several areas were hit with egg-sized hail on Sunday, March 23, while others remain under severe thunderstorm watch.
The Weather Service said severe weather and crashes led to the closure of a stretch of Highway 54 in the village of Ruidoso, New Mexico, about 65 miles west of Roswell. According to the authorities, on Tuesday night, the severe weather conditions knocked out The Midwest is dealing with a disturbance that will bring a soggy into the week. The West Coast is experiencing a potent system that will bring excessive rainfall, and high elevations of the Sierras could experience heavy snow. System McAllen is currently addressing minor flooding on the facility's first floor following issues with the stormwater drain, which caused rainwater to spill into areas of the hospital staff, with the medical services provider posted on social media. At the moment, incoming walk-in and ambulance patients are being temporarily diverted to other nearby hospitals. For safety reasons, visitation of patients has been temporarily suspended.
Se fue la luz.
Following the heavy rain flash flood emergency was issued along the Interstate 2 corridor from McAllen to Mercedes, where standing water that was measured in feet was reported. Moisture from the Gulf is interacting with an upper-level disturbance moving in from northern Mexico, focusing heavy rain over Texas, particularly south of the Interstate 10 corridor. Texas Governor Greg Abbott directed the Texas Division of Emergency Management to activate state emergency response resources ahead of increased threats of severe weather and flash flooding in large areas of the state through the weekend. Texas is prepared to deploy all resources needed to support local communities in South and Southeast Texas as they prepare to respond to severe weather and flash flooding, Abbott said. The cities of McAllen, Edinburgh, and Far, as well as Mission, Los Fresnos, Harlingen, and Brownsville, in addition to other communities from around the valley, warned residents via social media of flash flooding and damages, and cautioned to take alternate travel routes.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.